Right. Shalom. Kala Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakal Kadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to you, brothers, teaching in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, under the banner and standard of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. All right. This was a video that I was checking out. Okay, and as you see, it says turn off your Wi-Fi router before bed. Okay, and I'm just gonna let this devil speak briefly about what he's into. Okay, and then I'm gonna pull out a couple of scriptures, man, because you, Jake, you gotta understand, man. Everything that the white man has conceived in his kingdom is for your hurt, man, and it's never for your good. It might be something that's useful, but like the scriptures say, use the world, don't abuse the world. Okay, so I was just looking at this, and this was interesting what he was saying. All right, so I'm gonna let him say it, and then I'm gonna pull out the scriptures that go according to it. All right.
Because microwaves then were used as weapons, as they are today. It is a perfect stealth weapon. And when governments don't like a group of people, for instance, the ladies who protest at Greenham Common in England about the American missile base they camped, they were microwaved. We microwaved Catholics in Northern Ireland to make them sick. It goes on all over the world, and it's a weapon that you don't know you're being targeted because the dose is very, very low, which is actually more dangerous than a high dose. It's very, very low, and it may take a year or two, but you can cause neurological damage and cancers with low-level microwaves, and you can make all your opponents sick. It's a perfect weapon for a government to use. So that was going on, and I gathered all the information about that from people who were captured from other countries to find out what technologies they had, what pulse frequencies they used. But as I stressed, it was only a small part of my work, but because I was highly trained in it and I was useful, it just became a part of my working structure, along with master criminals and terrorists and all sorts of people that I found incredibly interesting, actually, to talk to. Very, very interesting. And
all right, so enough of that damn devil, man. Okay, so you can see, man, these Edomites, man, they can't be trusted with anything, man. Everything is fascinating that causes death with them, man, and they love it, man. Okay, so the first scripture I got is Micah 2 and 1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. So though these Edomites look docile, man, they're the devil in disguise, man. Okay, Satan. All right, and you heard him. It's a fascinating thing to work with these killer microwaves. All right, you heard him, man. He was smiling the whole way. And just think about that, man. Like the microwaves that we receive on a daily basis from these cell phone towers. Okay, just like today, I know a building with people housed in it that has cell phone towers on the top of the billboard. Okay, so they're getting dosed with these low frequencies from these cell phone towers, and it's on top of their building. Okay, that's a government experiment, man. You know, like the kids could be born with neurological, like he said, defects. People in the building could have neurological defects, so on and so forth. Older people could actually develop cancer, just like younger people could, you know. And in these day and ages, man, anything's possible, man. It's just not the GMO foods, but like this devil said, man, it's microwaves as well, you know. And that's why he's, and the name of this video is turn off your Wi-Fi router before bed. It's because the Wi-Fi router is a low frequency microwave uh, unit, I want to say. Okay, that's how it works. All right, another scripture. Salaki. Ignorant. Oh, can't use it. Salaki brothers. It says 2 Corinthians 2 and 11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. All right. Because who knew, man, that they was using these microwave to get people sick, man. I never knew that. So now that I do know it, I'm going to warn the people, just like the scriptures say, man. All right. About this devil and his way of being. All right. Who knew that these frequencies could cause uh, irreparable damage? And we know about the microwave that they got, the heat wave that they got to quell riots. All right, that made people scatter. And there's no way to protect yourself from that neither, man, unless you got a 2 or 3 mattresses strapped on your back. And this devil's something, man. Something. Always thinking of war. Okay? And get that scripture. This is Psalms. Let's go to Psalms 104, I believe. So let me get the other scripture, Bible, real quick. Psalms 140 and 1. And that's what we had to think, man. All right. This is Psalms 140 and 1. Psalm of David to the chief musician. A psalm of David, deliver me, O Lord, from the evil man, preserve me from the violent man. And these devils are definitely violent, man. Like I said, they love death. They love everything about it. They like to see things die because they're not about life, man. Okay? Which imagine mischief in their heart, and continually are they gathered together for war. Okay? Whenever you see a group of devils around, man, and they congregating together in their business suits, and then they go inside of a room, best believe they plotting, man. All right? On how to take down your tribes, especially. All right? That's their main focus, man. To have us not rise back up. They have sharpened their tongues like a serpent adders. Poison is under their lips. Okay? And you heard this devil, man. Everything he spoke was wickedness, and he still had a smirk on his face and laughing about it. All right, keep me, O Lord, from the hands of the wicked. Preserve me from the violent men who have purpose to overthrow my goings. And that's what they want to do. All right, constantly. The proud have hid a snare for me, and cords. They have spread a net by the wayside. They have set gins for me. Like I said, man, everything that they make life a cinch with, okay, and I'm talking about Esau and his kingdom. It's for your hurt. It's devised for your hurt, man. Let's take cell phones, for instance, okay? Their number one focus was to communicate, all right? But back in the day, before cell phones came around, you know, you could remember numbers off the top of your head. Now, in 2018, you can't remember a phone number. You know why? Because this was created and people rely on this, but it's for your own hurt now because your memory is shoddy when it comes to numbers. Okay? So yeah, it's helping us in one way, but it has taken away something else from us, which was our memory of numbers. Okay? And I'm talking about like communication numbers. Let somebody lose their cell phone, man. Their world is crushed, man. All right? But that's it, man. The devil's going to be who they're going to be. You got to make yourself aware of his devices, man. His plans, so to speak. All right? Let's look up that word devices too. In 2 Corinthians. The word in Greek is na'ame, or na'ama, okay? And it means a mental perception of thought and an evil purpose that which thinks the mind thoughts of purpose, okay? says from G539, a perception that is purpose or by implication, the intellect, disposition itself, device, mind, thought, a plan. Okay, so we gotta be aware of Satan's plans, man. And by the way this devil was talking, their plans have been put in motion all this time, and people have not been aware of it. But he has spilled the beans, okay? Now, I don't know when this video was made, but I plainly put it there for brothers to see the title of it. And the title of it is Turn Off Your Wi-Fi Before Bed, okay? And brothers can check it out. All right. So with that, I want to say a sincere shalom, you know. And these devils are always lurking, man. They always trying to find a way to 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 stay in power and to demean the poor, the widowless, okay, or the widow and the sick. All right, that's their job, man. All right. So with that, shalom.